We are live for day 11 of, excuse me, our amazing self love revolution. Um, Let me just get this all set up. And how is everyone doing today? Okay, looks like we are live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, this is day 11 of our self love revolution. And so we have been here for 10 days. We just completed a 10-day self love challenge, Love Yourself Challenge. And I think we were all enjoying it so much that we're continuing. Yay! Hello, my sister Debbie is in the house. So glad you are here, Debbie. Hello, Lisa. Yay! Our beautiful sisters are in the house. So glad you're all here. We just decided to continue, right? Self-love feels so great and is so important to the planet uh, that we are here to continue the self-love revolution. So we just completed a 10-day Love Yourself challenge that I know I got so much out of it. First of all, it was just really super fun to be with everybody every day at 12 p.m. Eastern. And we went through so many really, I think, powerful, helpful practices. And I know my own level of self love really increased. It really deepened my practice of self love. So let me know what your experience was through that 10-day self love challenge. It was really exciting. And yeah, we are keeping this going indefinitely, eternally. So I'm calling this day 11 of our self-love revolution. And we are going to be here every day, continuing on in our self-love revolution. And next week, we are going to do another challenge. And it may very well be around our body, our health, and particularly youthing our body. And this is all under the context of self love, right? When we feel great in our bodies, we have a really great life experience. So part of self-love, of course, is how we treat our bodies, how we feel about our bodies, and how we experience our bodies. So we'll be starting a new challenge under our self-love revolution on Monday, and I'll be posting about exactly what the challenge is over the weekend. Debbie, thank you so much for sharing. It's been really interesting. I was sharing some of the information from day 10 yesterday with my mom when I went to visit her. Oh, that's amazing. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly were you sharing? I would love to hear what really resonated for you. And then how did it land for your precious mama? I'd love to hear. Yay, Jamie is here as well. So grateful for my sisters, my amazing self-love fellow ambassadors. So grateful that you all are here. Let's just keep this party going. Self-love revolution day 11 is on. Um, so today I'm going to share two channeled messages. I just did them this morning. I did a shamanic journey this morning, and I went into the Akashic records, and I was just asking for any information about self-love, about love, and about our self-love revolution. And so I'll just share what came through in the channeling. Debbie, thank you. It was about only participating in loving conversations and active listening. Awesome. Oh my goodness. This has been so transformative for me. And as we said yesterday, I just love the understanding that it's our choice once we're adults. When we're children, it's a little harder to decide what we're participating in because we're in family systems usually. But as adults, it is always our right. It is always our decision. It is always our choice what we are participating in or not. And just knowing that is so delicious, right? Just you are in charge of you, and you have every right to choose what you are participating in and what you are not participating in. So, this is such a high form of self love, about really discerning what is in my highest and best, what is loving for myself to participate and also for others. So I'm so glad that resonated with you, Debbie, and that you shared that with your precious mom. And yeah, it's just so great to share all of these teachings. And if I might ask, I'm just curious if you feel like sharing of the 10 self love practices that we went through over the past couple of weeks, which one resonated with you the most? And just to review, we did self love intention, self love affirmations, presence with yourself, spending time with yourself, acting from your own values, privileging your dreams, keeping your eyes on the prize, not settling, pivoting, acting from faith, not fear. And yesterday we did what we were just talking about, only participating in loving conversations, interactions, and active listening. So if you feel like sharing, I'd love to know if there was a particular practice or more than one that really resonated with you. Uh, Looking at this list, oh, yay! My brother Joe is here from Hawaii. So glad you're here, Joe. Day 11, Joe, of our self revolution. It continues. So glad you're here, Joe. Thanks for coming. I'm just looking over this list of the 10 self-love practices we just finished up, and I'm just looking what resonates most deeply for me. I think, as I mentioned all along, the presence with myself is so powerful and is very much a new practice. And also this last practice of choosing how I want to participate in interactions. Those two practices are the most new for me. So they feel the most juicy and the most transformative because I'm still really putting those into play in my life. And I'm still really seeing how my life really transforms when I'm super present with myself and I'm only choosing to engage in loving interactions. So those two practices for me right now, I guess, are my favorite. Debbie, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so you've said acting from my own values, faith, participation in loving conversations, presence is something I've been practicing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We have some overlap there in our favorite practices. Yeah. I love all these. Faith. Oh my gosh. Huge. One's own values. Huge. And as we were saying yesterday, of course, there are really infinite self-love practices. But these 10 that we focused on over these past 2 weeks, I do think are pretty foundational and are a really good foundation to our self-love practice. So yes, so today, okay, Jamie, we'll see you soon. So glad you popped in. Good luck with your move. Okay, so today I'm sharing a channeled message from Spirit. I did a shamanic journey this morning, as well as going into the Akashic Records. And so this is the first time I've ever shared a full channeling, and it feels exciting, and I'm a little nervous. I never thought I would channel, uh, never in a million billion years. And I probably feel a little self-conscious about it. Oh, is this like good enough? A lot of other people's channelings that I read or hear, the language sounds so amazing and etc. And my channelings, the language seems to be pretty simple and like human speak. So sometimes I feel a little self-conscious about that. But I want to really just model that we can all channel and we can share our channelings, and just not to be shy about it, that we're all wired to receive this beautiful information from the other side, and we can all just let go of our own perfectionism or self-criticism and just share it, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. So as I share this, of course, if something doesn't resonate with you, just throw it out. I'm not trying to say that this is some type of absolute truth. This is what has come through me, and of course, there may be some human distortion as it's coming through me, etc. So whatever lands for you is great. Okay. So first, I'll just share what came through in my shamanic journey. I better put my glasses on. Okay. So the first thing I saw, oh, Debbie, yeah, of course, about channeling. Yes. That's such a great idea. Especially because just I know for me, I just did not think I could do it. And so I feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I had so much self-doubt, so much fear, and no like experience in it, at least in this lifetime. So yes, I think a course on channeling would be amazing. And as I've said, for me, I've been channeling through my shamanic journeys and through going into the Akashic records, and then also just sometimes in meditation. Okay, so when I went on my shamanic journey, one of the first things I saw in the sky was this beautiful banner that said "Self-Love Revolution." And then I saw a Pied Piper. You guys all remember the Pied Piper story when we were kids? So we are actually the Pied Pipers. And as we walk through the land, embodying our self-love energy, more and more of our brothers and sisters are hearing the song of self-love. And the song of self-love circumvents their thinking mind. There is a remembering here in their hearts, and it is their hearts that will pull them forward and let them join together in this tribe that we are creating around our self-love revolution. Okay, and then what came in is the universe is built on love. Love is what undergirds the entire universe. And then I saw a matrix. I saw a grid throughout the entire universe. Love is what supports the entire universe. Love is the energy of the universe. When we are in our true state as fractals of the universe, when we come back to love for ourselves. There is nothing self-centered about self-love, as your social conditioning may have tried to show you. That social conditioning was born out of fear, out of separation, and out of attempts to control. This is one of the most beautiful statements that came through this next one. Each being is here to live in the full glory of their own love for themselves and their love for each other, as well as their love for life and the creator. Love is the dance. Love is the music. Love is the whispers of the soul. Love is always the answer. In your human speak, love always wins. There is nothing but love. There is nothing but love. All else is an illusion, a story, fear. Okay, and then it continues. This is a beautiful, exciting time on your planet. We are coming out of centuries of not love towards self, not love towards Mother Earth, not love towards each other. And like seeds blossoming from a fallow pasture, this is your self love revolution. This is the energy that will sweep the planet and transform the ways of being on the planet. Think of how all of your institutions will be reformed through the orientation of self love and love for others, rather than through the orientation of fear and control. Think of the amazing ways the educational system will be transformed through love. Think of the ways communities and neighborhoods will be transformed through love. Think of your food systems and how they will be transformed through love. Think of your transportation systems. Think of how the human's daily life will be re engineered, reorchestrated to reflect self love and love. How will the human wake up? How will the human start his or her day? How will the human spend his or her time through this orientation of self love and love? These are all the exciting transformations that will be taking place on this planet as self love and love become the guiding principles rather than fear, separation, control, and a lack mentality. The time is now. You are all being called. You are all here to make a tremendous difference on the planet and within the multiverse. Your presence, your beingness, your efforts are exalted. The whole cosmos is watching on the edge of their seats. And as that was coming through, I was getting massive chills in my body. The whole cosmos is watching this amazing pageantry unfold. This is nothing short of a cosmic revolution. Exciting, right? A cosmic revolution, a cosmic self-love revolution. As you come back to love, you come back to the truth of the universe. We support you in every way possible. We are here. We are with you. You do not do this self-love revolution alone. All manners of angelic beings are here to support you. This is an army of self-love. Okay, so that was from the shamanic journey. So let me know how that all lands for you. Debbie has written, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, so it was really cool. The parts that really spoke deeply to me, I just loved when the guide said, each being is here to live in the full glory of their own love for themselves and their love for each other. Wow, the full glory of our self-love and our love towards our brothers and sisters. That phrase just felt really exciting. I guess part of what I felt was, the permission from Mother, Father, God, to just fully live in my own love for myself and of course for my fellow brothers and sisters. I love that so much. It was awesome. Debbie says, "Can I be General Holy Schmoly?" Yes, Debbie, please, you can. Oh, Gretchen, yay, Gretchen is here. Gretchen says, "Wow, that was an impressive journey you had, and what a beautiful message. We need to create a self-love song. Love is the dance, love is the whisper." Yeah, I loved that part, that we are Pied Pipers and that more and more people are hearing the song of self-love. Yes. Oh my gosh, I loved that too. I loved when they said, "Love is always the answer." Another message I get through all the time is, what do humans need more of? Love. So whatever is happening, whatever someone is going through, what do they need? They just need love, more love. Give more love. That's it. That's the solution. Uh, let's see what else. Oh, I thought it was really exciting how they were pointing to the ways that the planet will specifically shift in our institutions, in how we teach our children, in how we build our communities and our neighborhoods, how we do the food system, how we do the transportation system, that all of these, what I get is there will be a liminal period, right? Where the current institutions will crumble, the tower card, in a way, the dark night of the soul of our society, all will fall away. And then we will rebuild according to these higher principles of love and self-love. And I loved how they were talking about how will the human's actual day be different from what it is now, when the orientation, the energy, the focus is on love towards self. So I'm just thinking of, like, if I really totally scheduled my day according to self-love, what would that look like? It's interesting to think about, right? It would probably be different than it is right now. I'm still operating under a lot of the old programming, the old energy, that is not completely self-love as I move through my day. I see that. So it's just really interesting to think about what our personal life will look like as it is fully grounded into self-love. And then I just loved how there was just this call to action. The time is now. I get that all the time. I hear that all the time. The time is now. You are the answer. It's go time. I hear that constantly. You are all being called. And I loved how they said the whole cosmos is watching us. Wow. That's exciting. The whole cosmos is watching this amazing pageantry unfold. This is nothing short of a cosmic revolution. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's important. As you come back to love, you come back to the truth of the universe. And then I also loved how they said all manners of angelic beings are here to support you. Oh my gosh, amazing. Exciting. We're doing big stuff, right? We are doing big stuff. This is big stuff. So Debbie says that's an awesome idea. Schedules based on self-love. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine for our precious children, their school day based on self-love, love for them? What would our children's school day look like if it was based on self-love? Wow. Wow. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. It would be so amazing. I so want that for our children. Okay. So I'm just going to actually quickly pull up YouTube because we're streaming on there too. And I just want to see if anyone is live on that chat. Okay. So yeah, Debbie says it's a revolution. It's got to be big stuff, right? Yes. And not just a planetary revolution, but a cosmic revolution. So yeah, totally big stuff. Totally big stuff. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So now I'm just going to share another channeling also on the same topic. And this was, I did this morning as well. I went into the Akashic Records. So this is the channeling from the Akashic Records. I saw, as I entered the records, I saw the same banner in the sky, self-love revolution, same thing. And then I saw a big, beautiful tree. And then this is what I got in. This is the tree of life. And I saw all sorts of creatures, squirrels and birds living in this tree. And then they said, love is the tree of life. Love is what supports life. Love is what supports expansion. In one's own individual life, living from love and faith, one can take steps forward. One can have the courage to be in relationships. One can have the courage to try new things. One can have the courage to take steps in one's career or for the health of one's body. In all ways, one has courage when living from love and faith. Love is expansion. Love supports expansion. Fear and all of its associations brings constriction. When you are tuned into the channel of love, your heart is open and infinite intelligence flows through you. When you are tuned into the channel of fear, the heart is more shut down and the flow of infinite intelligence through you is more constricted. That is why if you are in a lot of fear and pain, it may be harder to feel your guidance or to channel and so forth. Love is the truth of the universe. When you calibrate yourself, the truth of who you are, to the truth of the universe, infinite intelligence flows through you, and all expansions are possible. And then this was their last line. Go forth, be merry, live in love. Okay, so that was the second message through the Akashic Records. And just let me know how that one landed for you, if there are any particular phrases, images that resonated with you. I thought it was cool that they showed the tree of life and that love is the tree of life. Love is what supports life. Love is what supports expansion. And that how in our own individual lives, we can see really clearly. We were talking about this on day 9, living from faith, not fear, that when we live in the orientation of love and faith, we can expand, right? It's so true. I never totally thought about it in the way they said it, but it's so true. When we live from love and faith, we're able to move forward. We're able to expand. We're able to take steps in the path of our life. When we go into fear, it's really constrictive, right? It prevents us sometimes from moving forward from the fear. Oh, I don't really want to talk to that person today in my relationship because I'm scared, or I don't really want to take that next step in my career because I'm scared. Uh, it stops us, right? It's an obstacle. It stops our forward momentum. It stops our expansion. Fear stops our expansion. So I really love that love and faith are supportive of our expansion. Love is expansion. And then I love this idea that when we're in our heart mind, when we're really tuned into the channel of love, that infinite intelligence so easily flows through us. We are so easily embodied by spirit when we tune into our own channel of love. Debbie says, I love that about living from love and faith, giving courage. I've been stuck in fear for so long. So I'm excited to break free from fear and start having courage. Yes. Yes, sister. 100% yes. I just, to me, what really helps is I just sometimes, if I'm in fear, and fear comes up for me all the time, I've talked about this. Pretty much everything I do, fear comes up. Before I started the stream today, fear came up. I constantly have fear, constantly. But I would say my greatest fear is not to try. My greatest fear is to live a life of regret. My greatest fear is not to follow my dreams. So that's why I tend to overcome the fear of actually doing things and moving forward, because my greatest fear is to give up. My greatest fear is not to try. So anyway, when my fear comes up, I feel it. And then sometimes I'll just visualize myself dropping down into my heart, dropping down into my heart mind. And something about that helps me come back to love and faith. Just, okay, I'm going back to my heart mind where it's safe, where it feels much better than in the thinking mind, where I can feel my faith, I can feel spirit, I can feel infinite intelligence, I can feel the guidance. That helps me a lot. And we talked a lot, I think 2 days ago, about having a faith practice as really a super integral part of our self-love practice. So much of our self-love revolution is about having faith. So what do we need to do to have faith? Another comment here about fear and pain have definitely kept me from receiving higher guidance as well. Trying hard to shift this. I can't wait for the day that I might also be able to channel and visit the Akashic records myself. Yes, sister, 100% possible. I never thought I could. You can. Everyone can. We are all absolutely wired to be able to receive our own direct information from the other side. 100% possible. Absolutely. We all can do it. We all can do it. Yeah, so a lot of information here, right? When we stay in love and faith, when we stay in our heart mind, all the gifts are available, right? All of the gifts, the guidance, the infinite intelligence streaming through us, connection with our dreams, just feeling good, right? Maybe that's one of the most important aspects of all of this. Is just, it feels good to live in faith and be in our heart mind, and rather than being in the thinking mind, in anxiety, in fear, in doubt, in worry, in those loopings, right? So when people talk about anxiety, and of course, we all can experience anxiety, it's just because we're in our thinking mind. Anxiety is just a visitor to the thinking mind. When we're in our heart mind, when we're living in love and faith, anxiety doesn't visit us there. It's not resonant with love and faith and feeling the power of the universe flowing through you. So, lots of people take anti-anxiety medications and do all sorts of other things in order to numb the feeling of anxiety. The best medicine, the best antidote to anxiety is coming into our heart mind and living from our love and faith and just feeling the presence of spirit and leaning into all of that. um Wonderful comment here. We're all learning and we're all practicing, and we all will shift from fear to faith, trusting ourselves and love. Yes, absolutely. And I think in a way we can also just recognize that um, this this can just be an ongoing practice. That there may be times our human goes into the fear, is in the thinking mind, and that's okay. We can just keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. We all are here to excuse me, have a human experience, and part of the human experience is experiencing all of those more uncomfortable feelings as well. So we can just love it all, and we can notice, we can be the conscious gardener of our minds and notice when we are in fear. Oh, I'm in fear. Okay. All right, I acknowledge that. I honor what my human is feeling. I'm going to feel it. And then I'm coming back into my heart mind. I'm coming back to love and faith. I'm coming back to the vision that I hold for myself of the dreams that I'm bringing through my life. Okay, beautiful. And then I just love that they said, love is the truth of the universe. And then the last line, go forth, be merry, live in love. I get this energy a lot from the channelings about, in a way, just don't take it all quite so seriously, dear human. Just be merry. It's all good. We got ya. Excuse me. We got you on the other side. Excuse me. You are always fully supported. Nothing can truly harm you. Nothing real can be threatened. Uh, it's all good. Be merry. Enjoy the whole spectrum of your human spiritual experience that you are having. It's all good. Be merry. So, yeah, I loved all of that. You are so welcome. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to be able to bring through these messages, and I'm grateful for you all so beautifully, kindly listening to them. And I hope that they're helpful. Part of what we're doing together in the self-love revolution is just supporting each other and helping all of us just have confidence and faith and optimism and positivity in our life journey and in our life purpose. So that is a wonderful aspect of what we're all doing together. We truly all are brothers and sisters walking each other home. I just love that phrase and that image. We are all truly sisters and brothers, just walking each other home to our own self love, to our own connection with spirit, to our own peace and contentment that has always been within us. All of this has always been within us. And we're just peeling off the layers of any conditioning that would have taught us otherwise. So every day, we also just talk about a few of the undergirding foundational orientations of our amazing self love revolution. And so I just want to touch on those here before we leave. One of them is you are absolutely perfect and divine and magnificent as you are right now. There is nothing you need to further be, do, or have to be loved, to be worthy, to be magnificent. You are right now. You were yesterday, you were the day before, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and every iteration of you in the future as well. You are perfect and divine and worthy as you are right now because you are. That's it. And so for us to really embody that orientation, to really love ourselves as God loves ourselves, of course, we are God, God is us. And to really, for the human to really, really embody that unconditional love for ourselves. And then another really foundational orientation here is this complete radical trust of oneself, that everything that is arising in me, I can trust. Everything. Uncomfortable feelings are there to show me something, are there to teach me something, are there to direct me further on my sacred path. Any red flags that I might have come up are there to assist me. Of course, all of my guidance is there to assist me. Of course, all of the dreams that I feel in my heart are there for me to manifest and to guide me and to inspire me and others. So always coming back, you are the expert in your life. You are a sovereign being. Everything that you hear, read on the external, run through your own guidance system. You are here for your perfect, beautiful, unique journey that is only between you and God. That's it. You're not here to please anyone else. You're not here to follow anyone else's agenda. You are here as a perfect divine vessel of the light to bring through your specific, particular, unique life plan. And it's beautiful. Yeah. And that we are the dream team, right? Jamie came up with this amazing phrase. I know we've heard it before, but to use it for our group, we are the dream team. We are here to bring our own dreams through our lives, every single one, every single one. And we are here to support all of our brothers and sisters in bringing through their dreams for their lives. Good stuff, right? It's positive. All this is pretty positive, right? It's great. So let me know how any of this landed for you. I'm so excited that we are just continuing on. 10 days is not enough. This has to be an ongoing project, right? Our self-love revolution. It starts here. And yesterday I was talking about that we're going to bring this self-love revolution to every city across the globe. We're going to have amazing big self-love events. We're going to have t-shirts. We are sweeping the planet with our beautiful self-love energy. And we are on the front lines right here, this tribe right here. So grateful to you all. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for all that you are. And I will be here. Hope to see you same time, same place on Monday. And we will be starting a new challenge under our self-love revolution. So thank you so much. And And we'll see you on Monday. And please, if you feel the call, please invite any of your friends, family members into our Facebook so we can just continue to build our tribe and spread self-love. Okay, I love you all. Mwah.